In the serene hills of a small eastern village, there lived a wise old sage named Akira. He was known far and wide for his profound wisdom and unwavering inner peace. People would travel from distant lands seeking his counsel, hoping to attain even a fraction of the tranquility that seemed to radiate from him. One day, a weary traveler named Rio arrived in the village. He was burdened by the weight of his past mistakes and the uncertainty of his future. Rio had heard of Akira's wisdom and sought him out, hoping to find solace and guidance. Upon reaching the sage's humble abode, Rio was greeted with warmth and kindness. Akira invited him in and listened attentively as Rio poured out his troubles, recounting all the hardships he had faced in life. Akira, without a hint of judgment, calmly spoke, "No matter what happens, remember first your peace." Rio was perplexed by this seemingly simple advice. He had expected profound teachings, not such a basic statement. Akira continued, "Let me share a story with you, Rio. In this very village, there once lived a master potter named Hiroshi. He was renowned for creating the most exquisite pottery in all the lands. People from distant kingdoms came to purchase his masterpieces, and his work was highly sought after. One day, Akira continued, Hiroshi received a special request from a wealthy nobleman. The nobleman wanted a priceless vase for his collection, and he was willing to pay a fortune for it. Hiroshi was overjoyed at the prospect of creating something truly exceptional. For weeks, Hiroshi toiled tirelessly at his wheel, pouring his heart and soul into the creation of the vase. He meticulously shaped and adorned it, ensuring that every detail was perfect. It was the most beautiful piece he had ever crafted. When the vase was finally complete, Hiroshi was filled with a sense of accomplishment and pride. But just as he was about to hand it over to the nobleman, disaster struck. The vase slipped from his hands and shattered into countless pieces on the floor. Hiroshi was devastated. He had invested so much time and effort into creating something that was now in ruins. He felt anger, frustration, and despair welling up inside him. But then, Akira said with a serene smile, "Hiroshi remembered the wisdom of our village. No matter what happens, remember first your peace." Instead of succumbing to anger and despair, he took a deep breath and accepted what had occurred. Hiroshi decided to start anew. He gathered the broken pieces of the vase and began the painstaking process of reassembling them. He realized that the vase, though shattered, still held its inherent beauty. He embraced the imperfections, seeing them as a part of its unique story. After weeks of dedicated work, Hiroshi presented the restored vase to the nobleman. To his surprise, the nobleman was moved to tears by the vase's beauty and the story behind it. He paid Hiroshi even more than he had originally promised, and the vase became a symbol of resilience and beauty. "Rio," Akira said gently, "the lesson here is that life is filled with moments when things may shatter and crumble. But it's in those moments that we have the choice to find our inner peace and rebuild, just like Hiroshi did with his vase." Rio sat in contemplation, absorbing the wisdom of Akira's words. He realized that he had been clinging to the broken pieces of his past, allowing them to define his present and future. Akira's story had illuminated a path of resilience and inner peace. With renewed hope, Rio thanked Akira for his guidance and set out on his journey, carrying the valuable lesson with him. No matter what happened, he would remember first his peace and, like Hiroshi, find the strength to rebuild his life. As he left the village, Rio felt a newfound motivation to face life's challenges with grace and resilience. He understood that true peace came from within, and that every setback was an opportunity for growth and transformation. And so, the story of Akira and Hiroshi became a source of inspiration for all who heard it, reminding them that in the face of adversity, one could always choose peace, resilience, and the power to rebuild.